Welcome back. Today we are doing two regular pop. As I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted, was that we're doing two regular pop pick boxes today. Let's see what they pick. Starting us off today, Jade has chosen Violence, Pure Violence, which isn't a shocker. The first thing that Hershey is sniffing at is, what is this? Oh, mini mushrooms. And I'll pick this amethyst one because amethyst is his favorite. Next up, Penelope is sniffing at the sunstone. And I think she was sniffing at the rainbow moonstone. So I'll grab one of those too. Hershey has chosen to lay on top of the labradorite, so I'll grab a piece of that. And lastly, for the first box, it looks like Jade is going for the green aventurine. For the second box, Jade is starting us off with some smoky quartz. And Penelope is sniffing at the Botswana agate. Jade is also sniffing at the honey calcite, so I'll grab a piece of that. Penelope is going in for the sunstone again, so I'll grab a piece for the second box as well. Oh, is this one? And lastly, Jade was just pawing at the citrine. Here is the first bundle, and this bundle is great for manifestations and creativity and intuition. This is a really cool bundle, and it's very, very well-rounded and harmonious. This one is really cool too. It's great for confidence, bright energy, and transformations, as well as self-expression. Did you really fall asleep in the citrine after contributing almost nothing? Oh my god. Today we're going to pack an order, and just like last time, I'm going to tell you the price of everything in the order while we pack it. Let's get started. The first thing that they got was Amethyst Cluster A, and this beautiful piece was $14. Next up, they got a few bracelets, and they got a flower agate and strawberry quartz bracelets, and these are $12, and then a rhodonite bracelet, and those ones are $8. The flower agate and strawberry quartz bracelets are 8mm bracelets, and then the rhodonite one is a 6mm bracelet, and we will put those in there. Next up is a blue calcite heart, and I'm going to grab this one right in the back. These are so cute. I've been obsessed with blue calcite recently. And those ones are $6. This is small flower agate freeform E, and I couldn't show me grabbing it because trying to dig through the box was a little bit chaotic, but this one was $5. And then we have a mini carnelian heart, and these are $3.75, and I love how tiny they are. These would actually be really good to put in like a crystal cage necklace or to make a necklace out of. And then we have a small citrine tower, and I grabbed this one that was right at the front because it has some super pretty rainbows down at the bottom, and the clarity on it is insane. And the small citrine towers are $9. They did get a couple single stone crystals, so I'll grab those. The first one is prehnite, and this is $3.50. And then some raw honey calcite, which is also $3.50. And then I'm so excited because they also got a little howlite bunny, and I think that these are so adorable. I love all of the little bunnies. Actually, I think I'm impartial to all animal carvings. And this little lady is $12. The last two things are a heart selenite bowl and then a little mushroom because they left a very generous tip, and I went ahead and grabbed this strawberry quartz one to match the strawberry quartz bracelet. I also decided to grab a little flower agate candy to match the other bracelet. And that is everything. We're going to be doing two crystal mystery boxes that are chosen by my cats, and today we're doing a regular and a premium version, so let's get started. And it looks like today Penelope is starting us off with the mini mushrooms, and I grabbed an amethyst one. She is also sniffing around in the rainbow moonstone. Jade is sniffing at the tiger's eye. This is one of her favorite crystals, so I'll grab one of those. Penelope is sniffing around in the carnelian. And lastly, for the regular pop pick box, it looks like Penelope is going for Botswana agate. Starting off the second box, we have Jade sniffing at the lepidolite. I missed it, but Hershey was just ever so gently sniffing at the polychrome jasper. He's also chosen to lay right on top of the labradorite, so I'll grab this super flashy piece right here. And Jade is pawing at the sunstone, specifically this piece, so I'll grab that one. Penelope is going in for the selenite, so I'll grab one of those sticks. And lastly, Penelope is going in for the mini mushrooms again, and I will grab this black obsidian one. Time for the premium items. Today we're only choosing one, and it looks like Jade has chosen 3, but her paw is on top of this one, and that one is Clear Quartz Tower. Much like an influencer, I'm going to use the back of my cat as a background for this. This is a regular Paw Pick mystery box. It comes with about 4 to 6 crystals. This one has 5. I think this one is really pretty. I love Botswana Agate and Rainbow Moonstone, and I think that this is really a perfect pairing. This is the second mystery box, and this is a premium Paw Pig mystery box, which comes with about 5 to 7 crystals, and then a premium item, which is a tower, sphere, or carving. And I really like this one. The Sunstone, the Polychrome Jasper, and the Lepidolite Slab are my favorites, and I think that the Clear Quartz Tower rounds it out really well. Let's pack a $140 order for Melissa. Starting the order off is a Druzy Aura Agate Star and Small Flower Agate Freeform G. I know this bin is large and it seems too large for this order, but I promise it might be too small. For the single stone crystals, we're starting off with raw sodalite, raw black obsidian, and I'm going to grab a large chunk and a little tiny chunk. And there's supposed to be a Mookite Jasper tumble, and usually those are up here, but I don't see them anywhere. Let me find one. It was in my collection of overflow crystals, which is weird because I definitely don't remember putting it there. For the mini carvings, we are starting off with a sodalite goddess body, a mini carnelian heart, and a mini smoky quartz sphere. I'm going to put this over here so that it doesn't roll away, and then the heart and the goddess body. And then we have a regular sphere stand and a mushroom sphere stand. Hold on. We're going to have to grab it from the sphere shelf display. This is the second to last one. This is one of my most popular items. Unfortunately, I didn't reorder them for the next restock, but hopefully they will be back soon. And lastly, for the regular stuff that she ordered is a selenite moon bowl. After this, we do have a $50 mystery box, so I'm hoping it all fits in here. The first thing I'm going to grab is this very last moss agate tower, which is also the last tower that I have. This is so pretty, and I can't believe it's finally getting a home. I'm also going to grab a couple more single stone crystals, so I'm going to start off with some Unikite and a piece of raw green aventurine. Let's also do one of these large clear quartz points. I'm also going to grab a selenite sphere, and I'll put that on the little sphere stand. Let's also do a Mookite Jasper bracelet to match the Mookite Jasper tumble. And lastly, a pyrite cluster because I'm just getting those vibes from this order and I think that this will fit really well. I almost forgot. They also got a mini mushroom because they left a very generous tip. So let's grab one. Ooh, this one is moss agate. And I'll put that in the moon bowl. Candy. Business card. And as always, this order will get an informational card detailing what all of these crystals are and all of their healing properties. Today we're going to be doing 2 regular Paw Pick boxes and 1 premium Paw Pick box, so let's get started. It looks like Penelope is starting us off with some Tiger's Eye. Penelope is also going for the Rose Quartz. Hershey's laying right on top of the mini mushroom, so I'll grab one of those, and this one is Opalite. Oh. Penelope is sniffing at the Celestite, so I will grab a couple pieces of that. And lastly, Penelope is sniffing at the Botswana Agate. For the second regular mystery box, Jade was just sniffing around in the Crazy Lace Agate. Hershey's laying right on top of Tree Agate and Polychrome Jasper, so I'll grab a piece of both of those. Jade is sniffing around at the Howlite. And lastly, for the second regular Paw Pick box, Penelope is sniffing at the Raw Green Aventurine. For the premium Paw Pick box, Penelope is starting us off with some Smoky Quartz. And Hershey is laying on top of the Rainbow Moonstone and the Sunstone, so I'll grab both of those. Jade is sniffing at the Premium Crystals bin, and this is a collection of crystals that aren't typically available, so I mixed them all together, and this one is Larvakite. She is also sniffing around at the Raw Rose Quartz. Hershey is laying completely on top of the Smoky Quartz, but we already have that. The video cut out, but he was sniffing at the Carnelian, so I'll grab a piece of that. And lastly, Jade is pawing at the Amethyst, so I'll grab a couple pieces of that. Time for the premium items. And today, Jade is pawing at, a Rose Quartz sphere to match the Raw Rose Quartz already in the bundle. I forgot that we also have to do a regular Paw Pick blind bag, so I set out these 4 bags. And Penelope is eating the string on this bag right here, so I will grab, if she'll let me, I will grab this one. Okay, I'll just leave it with her. Can I have it, please, so I can tell the people what's in it? Please? Please? No. Okay. I was finally able to wrestle it from her. This is the starter bundle. These are all the crystals that every crystal beginner should have, and I thought it'd be a really cute bundle. Here's the first paw pick box, and I did throw in a piece of smoky quartz because I know this is meant for my cats to pick, but I felt like it needed the piece of smoky quartz, and I did ask for their approval first. Here's the second regular paw pick box, and this one is great. This one is good for healing, releasing things that no longer serve you, and moving the fuck on. And lastly, here's the premium paw pick bundle. There's a lot going on here, but I really like the vibes in all of the colors. I think all these crystals work really well together, and it's a very well-rounded bundle. Today we are doing 2 crystal mystery boxes that will be chosen by my cats. Let's get started. It looks like Hershey's starting off the first one with some tiger's eye and raw green aventurine. And Penelope is pawing at the polychrome jasper. Hershey is sniffing at the honey calcite. Penelope is also sniffing at the tree agate. And lastly, it looks like Jade is going in for the crazy lace agate. For the second one, Jade is starting us off with the amethyst, so I'll grab a piece of that. She's also sniffing at the carnelian, so I'll grab a piece of that. Jade is sniffing around in the blue apatite, so I'll grab one of those. She's also sniffing at the lepidolite, so I'll grab one of those little slabs. Yeah. Oh. Penelope is sniffing at the little bin of crystals that aren't typically available, so I'll randomly grab one of those, and this one is moss agate. And lastly, Hershey is sniffing at the tumbled rose quartz. And these are premium paw pick box, so they get premium items. The first thing I'm going to grab is this right here under Hershey's paw. And that one was clear quartz tower. And for the second one, Jade has her foot right on top of this one. And that one was carnelian egg and heart. Here's the first premium paw pick box. And this one is so cool and so earthy. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. It kind of reminds me of the wild thornberries. Here is the second premium paw pick box with the carnelian egg and little carnelian heart. And this one is so cute. Are you kidding me? I would say today was a very successful day with paw pick boxes.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa!
That's too damn bad! You keep digging!
There was some confusion with the $1 mystery box video. It was a joke, but I thought I would go ahead and show you what some real mystery boxes look like. So we'll start with this one. For teal, we're going to start off with 2 Amazonite tumbles. And then we'll do a little lepidolite slab for purple. And then for teal, I'm also going to grab this piece of moss agate that I just found. That's like this really cool teal blue. I've never seen a piece of moss agate like this, so this is really cool. And then, of course, a piece of tumbled amethyst. And then lastly, we'll throw in a mini amethyst mushroom. And here is the $10 purple and teal themed mystery box. I hope you like it. This is a really good theme. Let's do it. The first thing I'm going to grab is this huge citrine tower, and this is great for new beginnings, happiness, and bright energy, which I think is perfect for a new home. For protection, I'm going to grab a selenite stick and a chunk of black tourmaline, and this is actually available on my shop, this exact pairing, and it's called the protection pair, so I think it's perfect for a new home and all the protection that you might need. For peaceful energy, we're going to start off with raw howlite, celestite, and chevron amethyst. I'm also going to grab a rose quartz sphere for love and joy, and I think that this is perfect for a new house because those are the exact kind of feelings that you want to bring into a new place, and spheres are perfect because they're meant to send energy in all directions. I also grabbed one of the mini sphere stands to put that sphere on. And then green aventurine for security and new opportunities, light jade for prosperity and protection, and lastly, a blue calcite heart for all those new moving anxieties. I would keep this with you in your pocket or your purse to really help you get through the whole process because it is super stressful. And here is everything for the new home protection and peace bundle. I hope that you like it. I know a lot of people ordered some $10 mystery boxes, so I'm going to show you a few more options. This is a great one, so let's get started. I'm going to start off with a little chunk of raw green aventurine. This is great for manifestations and protection while you're going through these changes. Some Botswana agate for promoting creativity and positivity while also instilling a peaceful mindset. and some polychrome jasper for courage and creativity during times of self-discovery. A little chunk of blue apatite for helping you achieve goals by expanding your understanding of the truth and your intuition, as well as dispelling negativity. And some moss agate for encouraging optimism during these new beginnings and providing a sense of freedom. And that is the $10 personal growth bundle. I hope you like it. We're going to do 2 premium paw pick boxes, which are crystal mystery boxes chosen by my cats. Let's get started. It looks like Penelope is starting us off with some tiger's eye. And Jade is sniffing at the crazy lace agate. Penelope is pawing around at the bin of crystals that aren't typically available. And this one right here is rainbow fluorite. Jade is sniffing around at the sodalite, so I'll grab a piece of that. Is it this one that you want? You don't have to scratch me. I got it. She wanted green aventurine. Oh, and lastly, Hershey has his paw on selenite, so I'll grab that. Penelope is starting off the second bundle with rainbow moonstone, as well as lepidolite, and I will count green aventurine because she was literally stepping on it as well. She's also going in for the amethyst, so I will grab 2 little tumbles of that. Hershey has 2 of his little feet on howlite, so I'm assuming he wants that, and so I will grab one of those. And lastly, Penelope is sniffing around at the celestite, so I was struggling, but I grabbed 2 little chunks of celestite. Time for the premium items. The first one that Jade is pulling me towards is clear quartz tower. And for the second one, this one? Okay, he tapped it with his paw. The second one is bracelet and mushroom. Here you go. Here you go. You can have that. Here's the first premium paw pick box. And here is the second premium paw pick box, and I grabbed a howlite bracelet and a tree agate mushroom. We're going to pack a $75 mystery box, and they said they were a Pisces who loves pink and purple, so let's get started. The first thing that I grabbed is this flower agate tower. Next, I'm going to grab a chevron amethyst tumble, as well as a raw rose quartz chunk. Let's also do this cute little strawberry calcite mushroom. Also a cool little chunk of rainbow moonstone, and you can see just a little bit of flash right there on the camera. They also requested some things to help them concentrate in school, so I'm going to start off with this beautiful chunk of blue calcite, as well as a rainbow fluorite tumble. And of course, I have to grab this little bitty rose quartz bunny and this super pretty lepidolite slab. For help with focusing, we're going to do this tumbled piece of red jasper. The last 2 things are going to be the super cool purpley pink flower agate freeform and this little baby amethyst sphere on one of the mini sphere stands, and it does fit perfectly on there. Finally, we have candy, my business card, and as always, this order will get an informational card detailing what all of these crystals are and all of their healing properties. We're going to pack a $100 mystery box, and this one has no notes, so it will be intuitively picked. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to grab is this malachite slab that I think looks like a chubby little dinosaur. It also has super cool formations on the back as well. I'm also going to grab an aragonite cluster because I think that aragonite and malachite pair really, really well together. Let's also do a couple single stone crystals. We're going to start with raw mookaite jasper, a carnelian tumble, raw sunstone, a selenite stick, honey calcite, Kambaba jasper, a bloodstone tumble, tiger's eye, and smoky quartz. Let's also do a mookaite jasper bracelet to match the raw mookaite jasper, and a carnelian bracelet. To finish it off, we're going to do a smoky quartz tower, and finally a Kambaba jasper mushroom. So here is everything all together for the $100 mystery box, and this is honestly giving me Jurassic Park vibes, especially with the little chubby dino malachite slab. We're going to pack an order, and this time I'm going to tell you the price of everything in the order so you can get an idea of what my pricing looks like. Starting us off, we have a regular size chevron amethyst tower, and these are $11. A strawberry quartz tower, and these are $14. Rainbow fluorite tower C, and these are all priced separately, so this one is $38. A lepidolite heart, and these are $12.22. Small flower agate freeform J, and this one is $7. An Amazonite moon and star pair, and all of the moon and star pairs are $16. And finally, a lepidolite sphere, which is $11.11, and a sphere stand, and these are $2.50. And then I don't always throw in freebies unless I feel like the order needs it or I just simply want to. And for this one, I want to. So I'm going to throw in this little rainbow fluorite mushroom and a little mini flower agate candy. And that is everything for this $110 order. Let's do a $75 mystery box. They requested something for grounding, healing, and said that they love malachite. So I think it's finally time to give away my most prized possession, a large chunk of fibrous malachite that I think I've had in my shop just waiting on this shelf for about 4 months now. This is an absolutely stunning, one-of-a-kind piece, and I hope whoever it goes to loves it as much as I do. I'm so sad to see it go, but I'm glad it finally found a home. I'm also going to grab a piece of raw black obsidian, rhodonite, kiwi jasper, a little selenite stick, and a moss agate tumble, amazonite, chevron amethyst, and finally a mahogany obsidian mushroom. Here is the $75 mystery box. I know it doesn't look like much, but that piece of malachite is around $60 to $65. So this is well over budget because I just couldn't hold myself back from including all these beautiful crystals. Jade is starting the first regular pop pick box off with some tumbled amethyst, and Penelope was just sniffing at the smoky quartz. Jade is sniffing at the bin of crystals that aren't typically available, so I will reach in there and grab one, and this one is rhodonite. Hershey was just ever so gently sniffing at the raw blue apatite, so I'll grab a piece of that. And lastly, Jade is sniffing at the tiger's eye. For the second regular pop pick box, Jade is starting us off with mini mushrooms, and I grabbed this opalite one. She's also sniffing at the sodalite. Penelope is sniffing at the celestite, so I'll grab a little chunk of that. Hershey has decided to lay right on top of the rainbow moonstone, so I'll grab one of those little tumbles. And lastly, it looks like Jade is sniffing at the little clear quartz points. And then we are also doing 2 regular Popic blind bags, so there are 5 options today. It actually looks like Penelope is already picking the first one, which is the 4th bag. And Hershey has chosen the 2nd bag, which he was just chewing on, and this is the 5th bag. Can I have it, please? Can I have it, please? Thank you. Here is the first regular Popic box, the second regular Popic box, and I love I love that everything is like blue, clear, and white. I think it really gives off a nice vibe. Here is the first regular blind bag, and this is the green bundle. We have moss agate, green aventurine, amazonite, light jade, and unikite. Here is the second Popic blind bag, and this is the balance bundle. We have howlite, smoky quartz, selenite, black obsidian, and amethyst. We're going to pack the $50 mystery box for the 50,000 follower giveaway winner, and she requested black, white, blue, and witchy. The first thing I'm going to grab is this beautiful black kyanite blade and a black tourmaline sphere with the witchy sphere stand, of course. I'm also going to grab this little labradorite heart with lots of blue flash, also a raw chunk of blue aventurine, and a sodalite tumble with a nice mix of blue and white. Let's also do a selenite stick and this huge blue apatite tumble. Let's also do a larvacite tumble. The last 2 things I'm going to grab is a blue calcite cluster and a large clear quartz point. And that is everything for the $50 mystery box giveaway, and I will be doing another one very, very soon. We're going to pack a $235 order for Nicole. The first thing that she got is Grape Agate Tower H, a Sunstone Tower, a Kiwi Jasper Tower, Flower Agate Tower F, which has a really, really pretty lace agate in it. And finally, for the towers, we have Moonstone Tower Agate E, and the flash on this is so pretty. Next up, we have a Rainbow Fluorite Sphere, and this one has really pretty banding in the middle. And she also got a mini crystal sphere stand and a selenite charging bar. Next up is a moss agate moon, and I grabbed this one because I love like all the little pockets of blue in it. She also got quite a few single stone crystals, so I'm going to grab all of those. First is raw rose quartz and a lepidolite slice. I'm going to grab a little mini one as well. A clear quartz point, raw septarian, raw blue apatite, and this one is a really pretty deep blue. A medium piece of raw strawberry quartz. And finally, for what I would consider like single stones, is this medium Larimar slab. Next is Flower Agate Freeform A, a medium flower agate sphere, a mini clear quartz sphere, and this one has some really pretty rainbows inside of it. And lastly is a labradorite star and moon pair. And that is everything for Nicole's $235 order, and this box is literally bursting at the seams. I think this is one of the largest orders I've ever had. My favorite genre of crystals is like anything reflective or rainbowy, so let's do this one. I'm going to start off with this beautiful mixed sunstone and moonstone tower that has a beautiful blue flash. Let's also do a rainbow moonstone tumble that has full rainbow flash in it. Let's also grab this little labradorite carving, and the flash on these are incredible. These are sunset labradorite, so they predominantly have purple and orange flash. And it does have flash on both sides. I'm also going to grab a little labradorite mushroom, and this one has really cute flash right on top. The second to last thing I'm going to grab is a larvakite tumble. And the last thing is this beautiful piece of raw sunstone with so many little pockets of flash everywhere. Absolutely, I can. Let's get to it. The first thing I'm going to grab is this super flashy labradorite heart and a piece of raw opalite. Then we'll do a little lepidolite slab, a tumbled piece of rose quartz, and lastly, a kiwi jasper tumble. And that's an example of what you could get in a $20 mystery box. I sure do. Let's do it. Jesus Christ. Let's do it. We'll start off with some black kyanite for absorbing and absolving all the negative energy, and some rhodonite for self-love, raw howlite for relieving anxiety and stress, a little selenite heart that doubles as a poem stone for cleansing, bloodstone for courage and strength, and lastly, some citrine for bright energy and happiness. And that is everything for the $25 anxiety and depression bundle. Also, not me literally dropping and breaking this selenite heart while filming this. Today we're going to do 2 regular pop pick boxes and 2 regular pop pick blind bags. Let's get started. It looks like Penelope is starting us off with the blue kyanite, so I'll grab a couple of those. She's also kind of hovering over / rubbing on celestite, so I will grab a couple pieces of that as well. She's also going in for the blue apatite, and I'm starting to sense a little bit of a theme here. She's sniffing at the mini mushrooms, and I'm going to keep with the blue theme and grab a little opalite mushroom. And lastly, for the first box, Jade was just sniffing at the clear quartz points. In the last clip, she was sniffing at the crazy lace agate as well, so I will start the second box off with one of those. Penelope is sniffing around at the rainbow moonstone. Penelope is also sniffing at the black obsidian. She's also sniffing around at the tiger's eye. And Jade is sniffing at the labradorite. And lastly, Jade has her paw ever so gently on top of the citrine. We are also picking 2 regular blind bags, and it looks like Jade is already picking the first one, which is the first bag. And for the second one, it looks like Hershey is choosing this bag. Here is the first regular pop pick box, and the vibes of this are absolutely immaculate. Here is the second regular pop pick box. Here is the first regular pop pick blind bag, and this one is the Nurture and Relax bundle. Here is the second regular pop pick blind bag, and this one was chosen by my girlfriend, and these are all of her favorite crystals. Today we are doing 2 premium pop pick boxes and 1 premium pop pick blind bag. Let's get started. First things first, Hershey is sniffing at the raw rose quartz. He's also laying on top of the bin of crystals that aren't typically available, so I will randomly grab one, and this one is tumbled mahogany obsidian. Penelope is sniffing around at the citrine, so I will grab a couple little pieces of that. Jade has her whole tail in the tumbled green aventurine, so I will count that and grab one of those. Penelope is also sniffing around at the moss agate. Botswana agate, sorry. So I'll grab one of those little tumbles. And lastly, Penelope is sniffing at the polychrome jasper. For the second one, Jade was just sniffing at the chevron amethyst, so we will start with that. Jade is also sniffing in between the raw black obsidian and the raw moss agate, so I will grab both of those. Penelope is going in for the raw amethyst. Yeah, that's what she wanted, the raw amethyst. Hershey has the tip of his tail in the blue aventurine, so I will grab a little piece of that. And lastly, Penelope is laying on top of the mini mushrooms, so I will grab one of those. And this one is moss agate. Time for the premium items. For the first one, I'm going to count the one that is under Jade's arm, and that one was rose quartz sphere. And then for the second one, oh no, it was a trap. I was going to grab the one that Jade was also laying on top of before she attacked me, and that one is moss agate tower. And then we are also doing a premium paw pick blind bag, so let's see what Penelope chooses. And it looks like she has chosen to eat the string on the fourth bag. So here is the first premium paw pick box, and I did add a little piece of carnelian because I felt like it was so close to being a perfect rainbow, and I think the little orange red piece of carnelian completes the bundle. Here is the second premium paw pick box, and this one is kind of wild. It has 2 different kinds of amethyst and 3 different moss agates. Whoever this is going to really needs to reconnect with themselves and the earth and follow their intuition. This is like screaming all of those things, so I hope they listen. And here is the premium paw pick blind bag, and this is a little minis bundle. There's a mini black obsidian heart, a mini flower agate freeform, a mini smoky quartz sphere, and a mini crazy lace agate mushroom, and then some little mini tumbles. A $25 green and black theme. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do it. The first thing I'm going to grab is a piece of raw black obsidian. Let's also do a small green aventurine sphere and a tumbled piece of Kimbaba jasper. Ooh, let's also do a tumbled piece of kiwi jasper and a chunk of black tourmaline. And lastly, a piece of raw moss agate. And that is everything for the $25 green and black themed mystery box. Let me know what you want to see next. $50 rainbow selection. I think we can do that. The first thing I'm going to grab is a rainbow fluorite sphere, and this one has really pretty feathering in it. Next, I'm going to grab this really pretty piece of carnelian and a rose quartz tumble. Let's also do a piece of raw honey calcite and a green aventurine tumble, a blue calcite cluster, a tumbled piece of chevron amethyst. We'll also do this super flashy rainbow moonstone tumble. And then to complete our single stone rainbow, we're going to do a piece of raw mahogany obsidian. And of course, to finish it off, I'm going to grab a flashy rainbow labradorite heart. Let's pack a $75 mystery box. The first thing I'm going to grab is this selenite bowl. And of course, we got to grab some crystals to fill the bowl. Kiwi jasper, amazonite, chevron amethyst, smoky quartz, rainbow fluorite, a Botswana agate tumble, a clear quartz point, a lepidolite slab, and finally, a jade tumble. We also threw in jade to match the jade tumble. She is free, so no extra cost. Next, I'm going to grab a lepidolite heart, a strawberry calcite mushroom, and the last thing I'm going to grab is an amethyst bracelet. And that is everything for the $75 mystery box. Wait, we almost forgot something. I've been waiting for this one. We will absolutely do this. We are going to start off with this extra mossy moss agate tower. Let's also do a piece of raw tree agate and this super cute little sparkly rose quartz tumble, a clear quartz mini mushroom, and a piece of tumbled pink Botswana agate, which will be available during the September 10th restock. I'm also going to grab a piece of raw green aventurine and a small flower agate sphere. We are definitely already over budget, but I don't even care because this was a super cute theme. The last thing I'm going to grab though is this raw piece of pink tourmaline. And that is everything for the Forest Fairy themed bundle. Today we are doing 2 regular paw pick boxes and 2 regular paw pick blind bags. Let's see what they pick. It looks like Penelope is starting us off with some raw black obsidian. She's also sniffing at the green aventurine cube, so I'll grab one of those. And Penelope is also sniffing at the tiger's eye. And Jade is sniffing at the rainbow moonstone, so I'll grab one of those. And lastly, for the first one, Jade is pulling my finger into snowflake obsidian. For the second one, it looks like Jade is starting us off with clear quartz. She was also just sniffing around at the citrine, so I'll grab a couple of those. Jade is sniffing at the leopard skin jasper, as well as the blue aventurine. And lastly, it looks like Penelope was just sniffing at the raw moss agate. And then we are also doing 2 regular paw pick blind bags, so let's see what they pick. It looks like for the first one, Penelope is sniffing at the 4th bag. And for the second one, Hershey has chosen the 5th bag. So here is the first regular paw pick box, the second regular paw pick box. Here is the first regular paw pick blind bag, and this is the Back to Basics bundle, so these are all like the basic crystals that you should have in your collection. And then here is the second regular paw pick blind bag, which is obviously my favorite because this is the Witch Pick bundle. These are all of my favorite crystals in one bundle, so I hope whoever gets this likes these as much as I do.